I don't have anything specific memories of the first interaction. I have to have been, I guess, when I interviewed. I just know, I nailed it, obviously, and I knew she had great taste after that.
I was a 25-year-old, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed new associate, and Sarah was showing me all the ropes, and she was so sweet and so nice to me and really made me feel at home. And I'll just always remember how great she was in terms of making me feel comfortable.
My first memory of Sarah was on the first day that I arrived here, an eager, young lawyer, and she was so calm and helped me walk through all of the paperwork and whatever. But more than my first memory, it's all the memories over the years, which she's just been such a calm and cheerful presence, and she just makes everything a pleasure on a daily basis.
So not many of you know this, but I actually interviewed here with the firm for an associate position. I'd never gone to law school, so I didn't think my chances were really good, but I did interview with Ken Richmond. Needless to say, I didn't get the job, but on my way out, Sarah ran down the hall and said, "Hey, listen, if you don't get this position, we can offer you the position of IT manager." I said, "Well, what's IT?" And Sarah didn't know either, but I had a child on the way and needed the money, so I ended up taking it, and the rest really is history. But on a personal note, Sarah, I want to say it was a pleasure working with you. I wish you nothing but the best, and please, please stay in touch.
I met Sarah the first day I came in to interview with Melissa and Walter, but I don't really remember that. The second time I met Sarah was when I came in and she told me, "You're not really working for Melissa and Walter, you'll be working for Walter, Duncan, and Maddie."
I first met Sarah right after she started in 1997, and I had come in to interview for the Craig Jacobson assistant position, which had already been offered to a lovely woman by the name of Ray Oots. Longer story. Anyway, I was offered a floater position and politely declined and said, "Please keep me in mind if anything else sort of at a different level comes up." And Sarah was so wonderful, and Steve Warren and I were so lucky that she did keep me in mind. And she called me back when Steve's assistant was leaving. And the rest is almost 17 years of history. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
So my first interaction with Sarah was about 10 weeks ago when we met at Coffee Bean. And it was kind of like a blind date. We both got matched up by Ken and Craig, and we exchanged emails, we talked on the phone, and then we set a date to meet, and we told each other what we looked like and what we were wearing. And as soon as we met, we laughed and had a great time and started to get to know each other. It was a really good meeting. We were both very nervous for the change in our lives, but it was really a fun date.
It's before I started working at the firm, and she was emailing with me, and I think we were exchanging calls, and she was asking me something to do with setting up my, getting the Trades Everyday Variety and Hollywood Reporter, and I was really excited and felt important that I was going to get those delivered to me on a daily basis. But I just remember, she was like my first person I really dealt with at the firm before I started working. She was very sweet and welcoming, and I just remember just being thankful that I had someone like that to introduce me to the firm.
I met Sarah when I first came here to interview for a position at the firm, and after my interview I said to myself, that's someone I can work very closely with. And over the years we have worked hard together and we have laughed together. Sarah, thank you for 8 wonderful years.
It was when I came here, not knowing if I wanted to work for an entertainment attorney or anything like that, and she met me and we talked about working for Adam, and she felt that the other assistant had done such a bad job that I would be a good replacement and could really make the office shine.
Well, I remember it was a little over 10 years ago. She was wide-eyed, very enthusiastic, not a quitter. However, the first impressions aren't always what you keep with you.
Oh, TJ, I know I've asked you this, I think maybe 5 times today, but I forgot. How does this work?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 I'm good with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. DJ version would be like, yeah.
Jean, would you cover for Sherry and answer Don's phones? Jean, would you cover for Wee and just answer his phones? Jean, would you cover for Caller and just answer his phones?
Oh, hey Nat, hi. So, yeah. So I know we said we could get somebody for tomorrow, but I'm not exactly sure there'll be anyone. So, yeah, but whatever. We'll figure it out. It won't be a big problem. We can totally take care of this. No big deal. Okay, fine.
Heard nervous laughter, right? The one that's like,
I'm looking for that insurance file for HLY. I don't see it. Do you know where it is? Oh, you'd think by now I'd get them straight. Here it is.
Supportive.
Calm.
Cheerful.
I think Sarah can't be summed up in one word.
Kind.
Upbeat.
Lovely.
Poised.
Quitter.
Sarah should definitely have a lot of lunches where she can have a real alcoholic beverage and not feel bad about it.
Well, Sarah, I know that you love movies, and every time I see you, you've seen every new release from this past weekend, so you should become a movie critic once you retire here from HJTH.
I think what Sarah should do when she retires is she should travel. She should travel everywhere, see everything, and don't ever think about us again. Just kidding. Love you, Sarah.
I want to say fishing.
In Sarah's retirement, I think she should just sleep for the first year and then figure it out afterwards.
Go watch a movie.
I'm going to call an audible. This is what Sarah should not do with her time. Come into the office over the weekend to supervise painting little nicks and knacks over the offices. No more. That's all over.
Definitely. She's worked so hard and put up with so much from us. I hope that what she does is enjoys her freedom, spends her time exactly how she wants, and travels and gets away from all this and never thinks about us.
Is not go to Minnesota during the months of November until about March, actually mid-April. Then you can go for like a month and a half, and then it gets warm again and too muggy, so you can't be there from like June until like mid-September. So you really got like 3 months that you can really be in Minnesota, and I would know because I was born there. So have a fantastic time.
So Charlotte, I hear someone's leaving. Maybe you'll finally get that office. Huh? No? But really, Sarah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful retirement, that you travel, meet new people, try new things, learn new things, see the world. You've worked so hard, and you so deserve a wonderful, wonderful retirement. Bye-bye. We'll miss you.
Congratulations, Sarah, on your retirement. It's very common for people who retire to seek a second career, and I think now is as good a time as any to announce to everyone that you're embarking on a new career as an exotic dancer and mud wrestler. I think you'll be very successful, and we'll bring tips.
So a little while ago, I was picking up dinner in Santa Monica, and I saw Sarah at the restaurant. And it turns out she was with a very elderly neighbor of hers who clearly was not very mobile, didn't get out much. And so Sarah was taking her out to dinner. And so it made me realize that the warm, wonderful, caring, compassionate person that we see every day at the office is not just that way here. That's who she is. And so I think not only are we so blessed to have gotten to know Sarah over the years, but so are many other people, including that neighbor, and I'm sure the many people who Sarah is going to meet after she leaves the firm.
I can't believe she's leaving. She's so young. I mean, how did she save the money? I didn't realize our profit sharing plan was so good.
Well, good for her. I mean, anybody that can retire at that age. I mean, what is she? She's the 9th floor, right? Short, dark hair.
No. Sarah, not Tara. Sarah.
Sarah's leaving?
She's leaving the firm.
Not Tara.
No.
All right. Well, good luck, Sarah. I hope it goes well for you.
It was years ago. I became violently ill with vertigo, and we intentionally had to call 911 or dial 911. And Sarah did, and she stuck with me the whole time. She went to the ER with me, and while I was there, they gave me medication to stop me from vomiting, and I started shaking. And so Sarah thought that I was cold, so she asked, "Oh dear, are you cold?" No. Anyway, thank you, Sarah, for sticking around. Thank you for taking care of me. Happy retirement. Bye.
Again, nothing specific, but it's all the times visiting our office after Ken Hurst yelled at me.
One time we had this mandatory meeting, and we all thought that something, bad was going to happen, or there was going to be some major change in like pension sharing or our health insurance, or we were all going to get laid off or something like that. And we all go upstairs and we're just sitting around there, and then Sarah walks in, very triumphant. Calm down, everybody, very Aaron Rodgers-like. And she was like, "I'm quitting." Very vivid. It'll be seared in my brain forever. Good luck, Sarah. We're all counting on you in your post-Hanson Jacobson life.
I'm so glad that her ice skating career was short-lived and she gave it up because it wasn't going too well.
What I'll always love about Sarah is how closely she made us follow office policy every day.
I would just like to put out there, when I think of Sarah, I think of how wonderful she is at putting up with all of the coverage requests. I feel like I've put her through a lot over the last couple of years with my crazy schedule, and she's always been absolutely lovely to work with, and I just want to thank her for all of that.
Hey, Sherry, I need you to come in here right away and bring tape and glue. Yeah, tape and glue. Yeah, because I'm really upset because Sarah's retiring, and I punched a hole in the painting. Yeah, it's a huge bummer. Yeah, the hole is also, but the fact that she's retiring is a huge bummer. Yeah, we really are all going to miss her.
Me. We're recording. We're out. No, we're ready. Come on. You ready to go? All right. Jesus. Sarah. We've been here together a total of 12 years, and I feel like during that time we've both said pretty much everything we need to say to you. We're super excited you're leaving, and
well, we're not excited she's leaving. We're excited
we're happy
for her.
For you.
Yeah, we're happy for her.
And we feel like we've gotten to say everything that we needed to say to you in the past. So instead, we thought we'd take this opportunity to say goodbye to some of the people that we didn't get to say goodbye to,
who left with somewhat less than adequate warning, put it that way.
Or the pomp and circumstance that now sits before you.
He's pomp, I'm circumstance.
Jim, I just never got a chance to say goodbye.
Keep your goddamn hands off my cactus coolers!
Hey, Dennis, I just wanted to say goodbye. 5 years, something, buddy, just to say goodbye properly. Dennis, goodbye, goodbye, Dennis. Goodbye. Hey, Nilsson, I never got a chance. Screw it.
Thank you, Sarah. We love you. Love you. We'll miss you.